Hey guys, this is History Dude, and today we're going to be playing a little Rome 2 Total War. And I've decided to play as Egypt to give us a nice, good overview of that kingdom. Uh, we just finished studying Egypt in my college class, so that's another reason why I decided to play as Egypt, because it's very fascinating kingdom, Egypt. You got the pyramids built in the, what, 27th to 22nd centuries BCE. And you got the reign of Queen Hatshepsut in 15th century BCE. And you got Akhenaten. You got King Tut, his son, who died at the age of 18. And he had a really fucked up leg, apparently. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's sad. But the funny part is they buried him with like over, I forget how many number, but they buried him with a ton of walking sticks. Because, you know, he couldn't walk and he needed them in the next life. And that's the cool thing about Egypt. When you died, they gave you the things that you would need to keep on living in the underworld or afterlife. And they had a really cool afterlife system where they, Osiris, you go before Osiris, and I forget who, might be Set.
Your former vassals, Cyrenaica, have deigned to declare their independence. And
If you wanted to read that, you could have read it. Or pause it and go back, because I get it. Cyrenaica. Yeah, I get it. Okay, first thing we are going to do with our newfound wealth, we are going to upgrade Milos Hormos and Memphis. I'm also going to build a barracks in Alexandria. I have a tiny little army in Jerusalem.
ready for battle.
Let me see, hold on. Let me get into the options. Lower this a bit.
I live to serve Pharaoh.
Okay, there we go. A lot better. I'm going to upgrade. Oh, I don't have enough money to upgrade. Well, I will upgrade as soon as I can. Let's see, edicts. Let's focus on bread and games, because that's the bread basket right there. That's where we get all our money. Or not money, but we get all our wealth from Egypt. Oh shit, the Seleucids are attacking me this early on? Oh, they're attacking Cyprus. Oh, hell no, dude. You're on your own, Cyprus. I'm not backing you up. No way. Are you kidding? Alright. Up Alexandria. And might as well upgrade Jerusalem as well. Settlement upgrades tend to give you money. And I like money. So I'm going to do all my best to keep that money flowing in. You got to get that money. That's pretty annoying. Sorry. I get carried away sometimes. Okay, Diospolis. Shieldmaker, we're going to upgrade to that because we are going to be churning out some troops soon. Meanwhile, let's build a harbor in Alexandria to get a lot of trade. So far, everything's going well. We're spending all of our money on building improvements in the beginning. Because if you go out and you just straight up start building up your army without building up some buildings first, you know, you're not going to be able to afford building any buildings. And then you're going to have a small army, and there's going to be nothing you can really do. And yeah, it's just not cool. Now I believe we can upgrade my army. Let's upgrade these folks too. Alright, so they're upgraded too. That way, my whole army can have the proper bronze. No, they already have bronze. I think they have iron. This is 272 BC.
Our merchants are welcomed across all the world for the wealth they bring. Why should your lands be empty?
Alright, I'll give you a trade agreement.
I will speak the hardest word for.
And I'll get a peace treaty from Cyrenica. Why not? We've finished researching the ways of Horus. Dry dock, Fort Morale, workshop, skirmisher camp. We want a skirmisher camp as fast as possible. So that's what we are going to be researching towards. Because I like having the most OP armies right from the get-go. Build a fishing port in Milos Hormos. Alright, and Diospolus can use more. I'll build it. Let's see. I'll build a gathering place. Same for Memphis. But in Milos Hormos, I'll build a temple.
Waiting for more orders.
You guys are going. You must be going. What are you doing? You're spending all your money on buildings. I mean, you're not going to be able to afford the food surplus.
Trade is the gateway.
But y'all forget, I am Egypt. The home of the literal breadbasket. Alright, there we go. Everything seems to be going well. We are not at war with anyone, I don't believe. And we are building up quite a substantial place. Okay, we want the shrine of Hathor Mot. Actually, you know what? Eh, that's good. That's good. Everything is good. Everything's good. We're going to be able to upgrade our army pretty soon, especially when we get skirmisher camp. That's when I'm really going to start investing in my army. And then we can focus on conqueror. The conquering of other nations.
Your merchants are renowned as.
Thank you! I like being renowned. So yeah, we're totally going to accept a trade agreement from you. Fishmonger. Ooh. -9 public, or -4 public order. I think we can afford it in Milos Hormos. Yeah, we can afford it. Alright, let's march this army back up to Jerusalem. Oh shit, I could have upgraded them. Fuck! upgrade these guys. Now they got level 1 weapons. Now they're pretty legit now. Alright, what about Petra? Okay. Farm, and we're going to be building a library. Yeah, library.
A treaty between us would please the gods and give our enemies...
Non-aggression pact with Athens? Definitely. We're both Greek, so the Greek connection is very cool. Okay, I can. They want me to recruit a champion. So there's my champion. Alexandria. Alexandria won't be complete without a library. When? Okay, 1 turn until our technology is finished. Because that's what I was about to worry about. If we can get skirmisher camp, then we can start building some really nice troops. And, you know, skirmisher camp with level 1 weapons. Pretty good. It's going to take 6 turns for that skirmisher camp. So, we shall do what needs to be done. Meanwhile, our Navy. There's really nothing our Navy can do. Oh, you can sail down the Nile? Oh, so sweet. Oh, that is kick-ass. You can go through the cataracts too? No, there's really no point because you can't sail it down. But you could do it. You could sail down the Nile. That's so cool. Alright. Library of Alexandria. The greatest library the world has ever known. In the beginning of every Total War game, there's always a period where you need to focus on building up your armies, and building up your units, and you're building up your troops. But that comes after the time where you build up your buildings, and you build up your infrastructure. You gotta get that stuff taken care of first. Good news is we're making money hand over fist, and we have like $21,000 in surplus. Bad news is we really haven't done anything in respect to troops.
There is much to be said for generosity between friends. It profits both.
I'm not gonna pay you $2,100 for a non-aggression pact. Okay, so Sparta and Macedon aren't cool anymore. Okay. In Petra, I should build another public forum. What I will put there, I have no idea. Depends on situation. Depends on circumstance. You always have to be fluid and adjust to your circumstances. Studying military history and their principles can really help you a lot in your daily life. Take, for example, initiative. If you study any military action known to man, lack of initiative usually spells defeat. for that faction. Now, if you have someone, a commander on his feet, you know, say an NCO, and they're thinking on their feet, and no defensive alliance, and they're coming up with things and adjusting to things on the fly, that is how you get stuff done. You let people handle their own. Okay, so Petra. Let's build a wine trader. The Egyptians couldn't get wine. That's the funny thing. In ancient times, the only way the Egyptians got wine is from Greece, because they didn't have the right conditions to grow wine in Egypt, or in the Mesopotamia for that matter too. They drank beer. Lots of beer. Alright, we are one turn away from our, I'm forgetting the word for it, skirmisher camp. So now we can build some pretty cool troops. And that is exactly what I intend to do. I'm going to build a 20 stack, and I'm going to march it down to the Insubris, and I'm going to destroy them and claim their lands and sow their fields with salt. Assimilation! Okay, you can read the Oracle at Delphi. I'm aware of the Oracle at Delphi. So you can read that, then you can read this, and then you can read that. And it's really fascinating stuff. Some scientists believe that there was like a crack in the earth and there's like vapors that came up and, you know, made them feel good. Alright. For morale for all land units. Now it's time to start focusing on conditioning. Now, I want 4 citizen cavalry. No camel spearmen. This is tough. Okay, fine. 2 camel spearmen, just in case they have enemy cavalry. And what? Carrying axemen, pikemen. 4 pikemen for sure. Galatian swordsmen. Definitely. And what? Nope, ignore that. We got what? 1 slinger? Nah, we gotta get more than that. I'll throw in some javelin men. And that should be a good 20 stack. And in 4 turns, we shall march it southwards to deal with our enemies.
My people do not like luxury, but money.
Okay, I decided to give Athens 7,400 for a defensive alliance just because I have like 20,000 something dollars and it doesn't even scratch the surface.
Trade between our lands will now end. Your merchants are as unwelcome as your coin.
Our merchants are unwelcome. Our merchants are unwelcome. Bitch, what the fuck? Who do you think you are? My merchants are unwelcome. Alright, I'm gonna march down Cyrenaica next. I want to take Ptolemais thereon first. Oh boy. Everything's gonna be well okay though. We shall persevere, we shall march our army southwards, and we shall be ready to meet the enemy in open combat. Why can't we trade with the Nabateans? Because they don't exist anymore. Fuck! Okay, moving these guys to Petra because the Seleucids are near. I'm pretty much surrounded by the Seleucids. That's going to be a big war, and it's going to be coming soon.
How can I assist, Pharaoh?
So the good news is I have like $41,000, so I can hire a lot of mercenaries if I need to. So I'm not really worried about building up troops in Petra. I might build up a few just to be on the safe side.
There is much to be said for
Defensive alliance? No, you Blemmyes. I'm coming down for you. You're not gonna be there. It's gonna be my land. No, you're not gonna adopt one of my characters. Capture any settlement in 9 turns. Very cool. I'll march down here.
Is that all, my lord?
Build that javelin man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it should take like 5 or 6 turns to get down here, so we'll be able to make it in time. Let's bring our champion as well. They can do sabotage. Alright. So we are moving along, singing our song, and we are going to take Ethiopia. Ethiopia shall be mine. Hopefully the Seleucids don't attack. If they attack when I got my main army down in Ethiopia, oh man, it's probably game over. The Eleusinian Mysteries. You can read about this. I am well familiar with them. So you can read that and that. And now let's build some combat posts. And let's move the army southwards.
What can I do for Egypt?
Okay, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to march these guys
We fight for you.
into this province and upgrade them before I add to their garrison. Because I don't like the fact that they don't have the best equipment. That doesn't sit right with me. All my troops should have the best equipment when going into battle. And that's the way you should run every Total War campaign. Quality troops over quantity. That's how battles are won.
What can I do for you? You cannot pass here.
Alright, it's time to move these guys into this province. Upgrade. Make a move back to Petra. My champion is moving southwards with each and every turn. And everything seems to be going well. I'm really proud of my men. I really am.
On the move, my lord.
Alright, we're trespassing. Let's rally the slaves.
See us.
Aw. Failed. Oh well.
We fight. To your duties, man.
What's this? I have a spy. Well, let's check out Palmyra. What are they doing there in Syria? Nothing. Cool. Let's see what they're doing in Iraq. Adamuntu. Let's see. Okay, nothing we can do, nothing we can do. Our army is right here. North, south. Okay. We wasted our chance at subversion with our champion. He failed to rally the slaves in Ptolemy thereon.
My lord expects that you will find it prudent to add a small, almost trifling sum to his trade.
Not a crushing pact, oh my god. These guys they can smell the blood in the water. And they know that I'm coming for them. What is this? Our Thracian slave girl has been captured by a political opponent, a trusted member of our household for many years. I'll buy her back. I'm not going to kill her. I mean, she served our house faithfully. I'm not going to let her steal away with the secrets anyways. No, I want to assault Ptolemy thereon. Rally slaves! Oh, he got wounded. It's a bummer. But it seems everything else is in order. I don't like the Cyrenaican army at all. It's really making me uncomfortable. Because they're like right on the border. And I don't like the Seleucian army that my spy just crossed paths with. Cyrenaica, go past Cyrenaica, go past Cyrenaica.
I will be honest. I seek coin as
Okay, fine. You know what? I'll give you a non-aggression pact. I don't like that army you got set up near Alexandria. That's pretty shitty. After paying handsomely for the girl's slave return, we knew she had to die. But at least we got her back.
As you command.
Okay, looks like the Medians are attacking Seleucids, so we'll have no problems there. We can move these guys back to Petra. And we are ready to assault Ptolemy thereon. Which we will do in the next video. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for more. This has been History Dude, and as always, have an awesome day.